Close your eyes if you like. Let your ears carry you and drift. So we have this ceiling, this quiet canopy of stars stretched out above you, wherever you are. Let's narrow our view a little. Not because the whole sky isn't beautiful, but because sometimes it helps to pick just one thing and stay with it for a while. Imagine choosing one point of light up there. Maybe you can see it through your window right now. One steady dot among the rest. Or maybe the sky is cloudy tonight, or glowing too brightly from the city, and you have to picture it instead. Either way is fine, just one point, one small, patient light in the dark. That's all we need for now. One star. Here's the thing about that point of light you're looking at, or imagining. It's not just a decoration, not a hole poked through black paper, not a painted sparkle on a ceiling. It's a sun. Every one of those points, every star you can see with the naked eye on a clear night, is a sun like ours. Some smaller and cooler, some larger and hotter, but all of them are doing the same basic work, burning through their fuel, pouring out light and warmth into the space around them. Steady and patient. Think of them like porch lights along a very quiet street. Each house far from the next, but at night you can see their lights glowing in the distance. Yellow, white, sometimes a little blue or orange. They're not shouting, they're just on, keeping watch, marking their place in the dark. That's what the stars are. Porch lights, scattered along a road so long it's easier to picture than to measure. Now, one of those porch lights is ours. You already know it, of course. You've been living under its glow your whole life. The sun. Right now, it's resting somewhere below your horizon. It lit your morning, warmed your afternoon, and then quietly rolled out of view as the earth turned you toward night. But if you could dim it down, if you could somehow lift it out of the daytime sky and hang it among the stars, it would look just like another bright point, maybe one of the brighter ones, but still just a dot. Steady, patient, one more lamp in the larger pattern. It's easy to think of the sun as something separate, something special, and in some ways it is. It's our star, after all. But out here, in the night sky, it's really just one more light on the street, our nearest neighbor, the lamp right outside our door. And here's what I find quietly comforting about that. The sun isn't the center of everything. It never was. It's one ordinary star in a crowded city of stars, a medium-sized lamp burning at a medium temperature in a medium quiet part of the neighborhood. Nothing extreme, nothing unusual, just steady, reliable, doing its work. The same star that warmed your skin this afternoon, that grew the food on your plate, that pulled water into clouds and let it fall as rain. It's just one more dot of light when you zoom out far enough. And somehow that makes it easier to rest, doesn't it? To know the world you live on, the ground holding you right now, is tucked inside a larger, calmer pattern. You're not at the center of a stage. You're just in one room of a very big, very quiet house. So let's think about that street for a moment, our little corner of the neighborhood. The sun isn't alone out here. It has neighbors, other stars scattered at different distances. Some are closer, some a little farther. If If you picture space as a long, dark road at night, these stars are like houses spaced out along it, far enough apart that you'd never confuse one for the next, but close enough that, if you looked out your window, you'd see their lights glowing faintly in the distance. This is what we might call our local stellar street. A small stretch of space, like a long, quiet road at night, where a handful of stars keep quiet company with each other. Not crowded, not lonely. Just spaced out in a way that feels tidy, peaceful. You live here, on one small planet, circling one ordinary star, in this one small stretch of a much larger city, and the space between those porch lights. The dark stretches between one star and the next. That space is vast, enormous really. It's a gentle kind of spaciousness, like a very big, very quiet room at night. It's just space. Calm, tidy, empty in the way a quiet room is empty at night, present but not pressing. The stars are far enough apart that they never bump into each other. They don't crowd. They keep a respectful distance, like neighbors who wave from their porches but don't need to shout across the yard. And in all that spaciousness, there's a kind of order, a kind of stillness. The houses stand where they stand. The lights glow where they glow. And the dark between them is just the dark, wide, soft, patient. Nothing here is in a hurry. So here you are, lying in your room, under your blanket, with your head on your pillow. And here's what I want you to picture, just for a moment. You're living in one house on this stellar street, one small, warm house, your planet, circling your star, and all around you, scattered across the quiet dark, are other houses, other suns, other points of light, keeping their own steady watch. You're not at the center of the street. You're not at the end of it either. You're just somewhere in the middle, one house among others, not alone, not crowded, just quietly held in a neighborhood that stretches farther than you can see. And that neighborhood, that street you're on, it's part of something even larger. A city of stars, hundreds of billions of them, stretching in every direction, turning slowly through the dark, like a great, calm wheel. In a little while, we'll take a slow walk, a bit farther out. We'll talk about that city and the shape it makes, and where we fit inside it. But for now, just rest here. One house, one street, one shared night sky, stretched over all of us. The porch lights are on. The neighbors are distant but steady. And the night is wide enough to hold it all.